Visit ccgcastle.com and get 5% discount on your purchase with TCG Center 5 code. Check video description or visit CCG Castle for more.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rogue Deck Building channel. In today's video we're looking at Weezing and a Gengar deck. The new cards for the Unbroken Bones set. It is a pretty dope deck. Shadow Pain ability Gengar says that when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you might put 6 damage counters on your opponent's GX or EX in any way you like. You can Twin Light Poison for 70 as long as you have triple accelerating energy available, and then you can also sleep and poison your opponent active Pokemon. It also has no retreat. Same things apply to the Knowing Cursed and Gengar with that ability which says that whenever your opponent attaches energy from a hand to one of their Pokemon, you can put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Unfortunately, we cannot use Fade to Black if we don't have that counter energy in addition to the maybe triple or double Core's energy. Still, it's here mainly for the ability abuse. Then we have 4 copies of Swelling Spite Gastless, which says that when this Pokemon is knocked out, search your deck for up to 2 Hunters and put them on your bench, then shuffle your deck. Then we also have 3 copies of Hunters, the one with the Synthesizer Fog and one with the Pain Amplifier, and then 3 copies of Coughing and 2 copies of Weezing with Detonation Gas and the Splattering Sludge. For the double Core's energy, this attack does 40 and also 20 to each opponent's benched Pokemons, but the most important thing is that with Detonation Gas between turns, we can also put 1 damage counter to each of our opponent's benched basic Pokemons, but damage can also be increased by the Shrine of Punishment as well to those GXs. In addition to that, 2 Let Loose Marshadows and 1 Tapu Lele with the Magical Swap. Speak about the energies. 4 copies of Triple Acceleration Energy, 2 counters, and 4 copies of DCE counters, mainly for that Tapu Lele damage swap play. And then moving on to the item cards, we're going to find 2 copies of Mr. Treasure Nazball, 4 copies of Rare Candy, 1 Rescue Stretcher, 4 Stadiums, 4 of them Shrine of Punishments, 4 copies of Spell Text for even more damage. When one of our Psychic Pokemon is being knocked out, we can put 4 damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon any way we like. And also 10 Drow Supporters, 4 Cynthias, 2 Ericas, and 4 copies of Lily with 2 copies of Guzma. And yeah, this is the deck list I'm going to use in today's video. I'm expecting to see a lot of fun and excitement from this deck, so make sure to hit a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos if you already didn't, so you don't miss any future video. So yeah, let's move on to the game test and see how good this deck really is, so see you in the game. Alright, so looks like I'm gonna start second. Are we playing versus Picazard? I have no clue, but I just know that I don't have Drow Support available in my hand. And I'm starting the game with just a single Ghastly. Really interesting. So on the other side, Jirachi and Eevee, so it's probably Flareon something. Yeah, I would love to have 1 copy of Nazball for maybe another Ghastly so I can see another day. Pikasacrum, as expected, with the Flareon GX. I'm guessing I can deal some pressure to my opponent with my Shrine and with the double Core's energy, so Will-O-Wisp and Shrine, 4 damage counters in total, not bad, but if I don't top deck something, then it's just pretty much the same, because I'm gonna lose the game at my turn 2. Let Loose Marshadow as a top deck sounds like a very good idea. Okay, see what else I can get. Lily for 5 and another Marshadow if I want, but I guess I'm not gonna be super greedy here. You gotta be kidding me, there's nothing else. Just the Will-O-Wisp for nothing, because my opponent Jirachi is actually weak. I didn't pay attention on the weakness, to be honest. I was like, well, probably Jirachi, it has weakness minus 20. It has resistance minus 20, why? That's a good option for my opponent to stand in the front with Jirachi and tank a little bit until he manages to set up, because even Gengar cannot knock him out, it can just go for like 70. Which is ridiculous, but never mind. 3 energies for 70, but those Gengars always had very strong abilities. go with the switch. Into the Reshizard, and there is the Ultra Ball. So I guess I can, if I will have a little bit of luck, I'm gonna put 2 Hunters on the bench. If nope, just one of them, because I'm playing only 3 copies of them. Top Layla, and something tells me this is gonna be Lily for 5, maybe even Cynthia. At least 3 damage counters per turn by the Shrine is not bad at all. I mean, Reshizard is good just against other meta GX decks, but it's pretty bad against any other non-GX deck in my opinion. Those tag team decks just sucks a lot against those non-GX decks, and just 1 Hunter, you gotta be kidding me there. Like, what is going on? Alright, I guess I'm just gonna promote my Hunter in the front in that case. And I hope I'm gonna get something with my Cynthia. Well, I didn't get pretty much nothing, so I'm gonna play Marshadow for something like a Coughing for now, and then I'm gonna play another copy of my Mr. Treasure for another Let Loose Marshadow. Or should I maybe go for the Gengar, and then I can apply a little bit more pressure on my opponent GX Pokemon since I have... No, let's just go for the Marshadow. Let's be full gritty here. Maybe we can get both. I mean, even Counter Energy can work as well. As okay, I did get Counter Energy, so that's not bad. At least I can apply a little bit more pressure with that Pain Amplifier. But I only have like 1 more Counter Energy left for my top level damage swap if it's gonna be needed. Alright, not bad. So there's like 140 damage counters in play. I do have Coughing for the Weezing, as well as the Ghastly for potentially another Hunter or maybe a Gengar. I hope I had a little bit more luck to get, you know, at least 2 Hunters in play. Right now with the Outrage, my opponent can knock me out easily all night long. Well, Rare Candy would be awesome top deck if there was Lily in my hand, but it was not. Yeah, this will work just perfect. How many shrines did I have in my discard pile? Only 1. Yes, please, put some pressure on that. Okay, so 2... a little bit here, a little bit there. I guess I can knock the Tapu Lele first. So we're gonna focus on Tapu Lele for now. And there's a Weezing as well. Detonation Gas, also powerful ability. And a double course energy play, so I can use my Splattering Sludge. Hit for 40, spread 20 more to those Pokemons with damage in play, and plus apply a little bit more damage by those Shrines of Punishment. So there's a lot of damage being involved by Weezing and by Hunter and by Gengar and by those spell tags, but so far I didn't have luck to pull a spell tag. And the good thing is that also Gengar has a free retreat. Plus it can also attack with that triple energy acceleration. There is a lot of damage being involved on those Pokemons on my opponent bench. I mean, Shrine is doing a great job by putting those pressure. I mean, I'm gonna just win by taking 6 prize cards in just a single turn. Something tells me that this is gonna happen. Putting another Coughing in play. Or trying to get another... no, we're not gonna do that. We need another Gengar in play, but I couldn't get one. Yeah, the only thing that I can do at this moment, specifically right now, is just to confuse my opponent Charizard, and that's it. At least I can force him to pay retreat. Shrine dealing some damage. No spell tags. No Weezing. No triple boost energy, triple acceleration energy. I did have that rare candy Gengar in my hand, but no Ghastly on the bench. There is a switch. And to Jirachi for the Stellar Wish. Will there be Viridian Forest? Nope, just Escape Rope. I'm gonna be happy to see that Escape Rope play, but probably I'm gonna put just a Marshadow in the front. Still I have Cynthia for the next turn. Still I need that Weezing so badly. But also there's a Guzma for the coughing. Nope, for the Tapu Lele. Alright. I mean, even Counter Energy would work perfect there in this scenario. Right now I will need 2 cards. A Counter Energy as well as the Rescue Stretcher. And I'm running only 1 Rescue Stretcher and 2 counters, and 1 counter is already in my discard pile. Well, 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 at least there's a Weezing. Alright, let's go with the Cynthia and see what we can get. A Rescue Stretcher and triple boost, triple acceleration energy. Let me see something. If I hit my opponent for 70, and he will take 10 more from the poison, that's 80, and 10 from the shrine, that's 90. So that's a lot of damage being involved. I can go for like 90. Maybe I can win the game if I get lucky. Maybe I can win a game if I get lucky here. Alright. Triple acceleration energy, Light Poison. As long as he don't have something to scoop his Pokemons, or maybe to knock my Ghastly out. Alright, so there we go. Next turn, Tapu Lele, I hope it's gonna be knocked out. Still no spell tags. I don't know how Viridian Forest. Plus Escape Rope. He have Guzma in his hand, or he's trying to dig the Guzma for the Weezing. Alright, yeah, that's just... Still I have my Gengar, another one with Gnawing Curse, but that's not the good one. I need another one. So there's another Stellar Wish. And a Guzma, so he managed to find a Guzma. The question is, he definitely wants to go for the Weezing. Weezing is the game win situation in this case. Literally, like, I don't know, maybe Miracle is a top deck can save me there, but there's a lot of damage being involved in play. I mean, of course he's going for the Weezing. Alright, Flare Strike, 230, I'm knocked out. And 1 spell tag would be awesome there, but yeah, no sign of the spell tag. Just another rare candy top deck, and we can say that this game is probably over. Yeah, in this situation it is. I can draw like 5 prize cards, but that's not enough. If this was another Gengar with the Shadow Pain, that would be a win. But it's not. Yeah, Bright Flame for 190. True. There's literally nothing I can do. I can't even knock my opponent out. I can just try to confuse him, but will that change things a little bit? Not at all. So he's confused. 10 more damage for the Tapu Lele on the bench. And I can knock that Tapu Lele out. Spell tag, so yeah. Plenty of spell tags were prized, so I only needed 1 spell tag. If I only had a 1 spell tag during the course of the game, I would probably win by just managing to knocking out that Charizard for triple prize card. That's the problem with the damage spread decks, right? Really sucks when you can't get something that you need. I mean, even a couple turns before, you know, with Counter Energy, I could knock my opponent Reshizard out. by that top level damage swap, but yeah, GG at the end. Alright, so starting the game with the worst possible card that I can actually get. It is a Marshadow. I mean, it is a disaster starting hand. Neither my opponent started better, he's starting with the Oranguru, and there is a Mystery Treasure for the Psychic Energy, and he will grab himself a Tapu Lele GX. Alright. Nazball into the Weezings, into the Coughing, then double Course Energy Attachment and Lily Plate sounds like a good idea. There is a Titan Liza. Alright. Altar of the Moon. So you can have for a treat. Well, it's interesting that Altar of the Moon never seen a huge play. When this card was released, I thought that it's gonna be very powerful, very expensive. I was thinking about maybe $3 to $4 a piece for this card, but yeah, that card unfortunately never seen competitive play. Maybe in the future in expanded format, who knows? Who knows what the future can brings us. So Lily for 5 at the end, it's not that bad, but it's also not that good. Alright, just 10 damage from the shrine, that's literally it for now. There's a Pokemon fan club. Well, Mew and Latias. Alright, so Mew says prevent all damage done to your opponent, to your benched Pokemon by your opponent's attack. And it cannot prevent damage done by abilities, but it can prevent damage done by the attacks. Still, I like the fact that I can at least try to knock that Mew out. It has one retreat, however, Cynthia is a top deck. With that being said, why not to go with the Cynthia? I really need to set some Ghastlies on the bench. Desperately. But I can't get them. So it looks like this deck don't like me. Yeah, splitting slot. I mean, at least I can hit for 40, and at least that detonation gas ability will deal some damage to my opponent Pokemons on the bench. So at least that is something, right? 3, 4, 5, 10, 13. 130 damage already in play. You really don't want to put too many benched Pokemons against Weezing, because the detonation gas is just very broken. There is a Guzma probably for Tapu Lele, as expected. Can we see maybe Aura Unit GX? Yes, for how many energies? For 2. I'm guessing it's not that bad, right? Right. Alright. Top deck is a Mystery Treasure, which I'm gonna grab. Do I have 2 counters? Yes. So I can go with Counter Energy Attachment, and then Lily for 5. That's not bad at all. I don't need that Guzma at all. So I'm just gonna grab another Ghastly, put him on the bench, retreat my Tapu Lele into Weezing, and apply a little bit more pressure with my Weezing onto my opponent board. So 40, 80, 110 damage counters in total. Not bad, not bad. So we almost double the amount of the damage in play. It's just a matter of time when I'm gonna put those Gangars in play with now in Cursed, and also I'm just probably gonna focus on another Gengar because I'm gonna need more damage spread. Altar of the Moon, so second shrine, countered my shrine. Alright, as expected, I knock it out. Alright. Gonna put another Coughing into play because I do have Mystery Treasure, which will allow me to get my Weezing, but since I managed to get my Rescue Stretcher top deck, I can just grab myself Weezing instead. So I can do this, I can do that, plus I can do Mr. Treasure, and I'm thinking about going for another Let Loose Marshadow here. Yeah, just a backup plan. If I miss Lily for 5, and I really missed it. Yeah, I definitely need to attack this turn, so we are going to put that Hunter in play and let loose for 4 more new cards. I need energy so I can attack this turn desperately. I did get energy, and that's the very important play this turn. Unfortunately for me, there is no sign of the Shrine for this turn, but at least I managed to spread a little bit more damage in play. 220, 22, 25, 28, 29, 360. So with 360 damage, I can knock this Latias for sure. But Latias cannot attack next turn because he... Oh... Tapu Cure GX. But he already used his GX. If he didn't, he could simply Tapu Cure GX 2 of his benched Pokemons. Unfortunately, wouldn't be anything special, but still. Alright, I like this detonation gas. It applies pressure to your opponent even without energies. Okay, so putting a little bit more pressure. Next turn, next turn my opponent is hitting for 80, which is exactly enough for the knockout. And then my spell tag will be triggered and activated. And then I'm gonna knock his Mew out, and then I'm gonna knock his Inkay out. And then I will grab myself a couple prize cards, actually 2 of them. Not bad, not bad. So there is a choice band, an energy attached, energy drive. I can even knock this Tapu Lele out. When I think twice, that's not a bad idea. Well, let's then go for the Tapu Lele instead. I mean, I can knock this Mew anyways out. I mean, I'm hoping for the good top deck, or at least prize card. Triple and spell tag. Okay, not bad, but still. My turn, my top deck is a counter energy, cannot be used. Cannot be used. I can put another Coughing and spell tag. And I'm just gonna pass my turn. Next turn is gonna be a big turn because I do have counter energy and Tapu Lele play. And there is 100, 220, 220, 220, 320, 390, and I need 4 prize cards. Do I have 4 prize cards? Yes, I have. So next turn, Tapu Lele play is a win play. Yep, it is a win play. If he can knock my Hunter out. Not quite sure, because he maybe have Guzma sitting in his hand for the Tapu Lele knockout, and then I don't have Magical Swap anymore. Fair enough if that happens. Fair enough. So there's the Ultra Ball, so he definitely tries to search the Guzma. Second Melamar. Instruct for 1, actually for 2. And there's a Gladion. So I couldn't find Guzma here, and this is just nothing. Okay, no Gengar. Who would expect that from so many cards I will not pull the Gengar, so I'm just passing my turn, at least. What? What did just happen? He didn't get damaged by the shrine. What the heck? So Shrine of Punishment didn't deal a damage, or it actually, oh, actually it did deal 10 damage to the Latias. Okay, I knocked the top of the out before, but for the second I was like, what is going on? Why the Shrine didn't deal some damage? It dealing damage only to the GXs, and I then just realized that I don't have Weezing in the active position to, deal more damage. Well done. So he countered 3 copies of my Shrines of Punishments. That is just mind-blowing thing. Put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. Okay, kind of like that. Still, it's a long journey to the win. I hope I'm just gonna get that Gengar finally in play. Another spell tag. I do have Guzma, but still nothing else. So time for the Cynthia. Time to get that triple boost, triple energy. Ah, you gotta be kidding me there. So 4 copies of Shrine of Punishments. I played 4 of them, and my opponent played 4 copies of Altar of the Moon. That is literally insane. And there you go, there is a Tapu Lele. Hit for the weakness. Hit for the weakness. Again, I'm hoping for the top deck. Well, not a ghastly kind of top deck, but for the Gengar, definitely. And finally I did get Gengar, but there is no sign of the energy. At least I can put some pressure finally to that Latias on the bench. And I can knock him out, then I can draw 3 prize cards, and then I can simply promote my Weezing in the front, and then I can finish the game with my Weezing detonating gas. Can also put 10 more damage on that Mew on the bench, so I'm drawing like 5 prize cards in just a single turn, and that's the GG. That's the end of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, so make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. At least you know that the Weezing Gengar can definitely be potentially good deck for the post rotation, and also not expensive deck. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.